Thought I'd just put this quick video together on cleaning a Tiffen Variable ND filter. So there's two pieces of glass and I cleaned both sides and I had a close look with some bright light, and what I noticed was there was a haze showing up on the glass, and this was on the sort of inside layer of the glass. So I emailed Tiffen saying I'd got this issue and what could I do about it, and they sent me some instructions of how to actually take the ND filter apart and clean it. Now on the front side, so you screw this side into your lens and this side faces forward, you'll notice that there's two small notches, and what they recommended was getting a compass and putting them in the two small notches and then rotating it, and this is effectively a locking ring. Now I don't actually have a compass, so I'm using precision screwdrivers, and you'll see that there's a little groove here, and what you want to do is just put your screwdriver in, and then you're going to turn it in a counterclockwise, anti-clockwise way to undo the locking ring. Now you need to be very careful because you've obviously got glass here, you've got a metal pointed thing, you slip off and you're going to crack or scratch your glass. The grooves aren't that deep either, and you can see, I don't know if you can see, but I've already managed just to scratch this one a little bit. So you put it in, you want to firmly hold it and then just push, and you want to actually kind of push slightly away, so if you do slip you're going to come out rather than go in and hit the glass. And if you just push just gently but with firm pressure, it should start to move, and then just ease it round a little bit more, and it's quite kind of rough, I would say, but if you keep going it's starting to loosen. Certainly once you've loosened it you'll need a few pushes, and there we go. We can then remove that, and now the glass, if I'm very careful, should be able to move the glass elements. You want to remember which way in it went, so when you're cleaning it, remember to pop it back the same way. And then also you want to, when you're putting it back together, you want to make sure that your scale, if you've got a min and max scale on it, that the glass is in the correct orientation, so when it's at its darkest it's on the max. So this is the inside of the glass now, and I've just flipped it around. I don't know if you can see that, but there's definitely a fine haze. So, you know, atmospheric stuff does get in, even though these are sort of sealed units, it will get in, and it does require cleaning. So I'm going to give this a good clean up now on both sides of the glass and then put it back together. I've just finished cleaning the filter now, and I've just placed the locking ring back on. It's a real pain to actually clean because you're trying to make sure you've got no bits of dust between the two pieces of glass when you're putting them back together, and so you're constantly using blower and brush and everything. But I think I've pretty much got them all out. It's a few specks, but they're on the top surface now. So I put the locking ring back in and just by hand just started to move it round in a clockwise fashion, and then start to use a screwdriver, just being very careful and taking my time. It's just starting to tighten up now, so just being very careful. I think that will probably about do it. Don't want to force it. If I do, or when I need to undo it again, I want to be able to. Oh, it seems to be working okay. I'm just going to give it a final clean on the front elements, and then hopefully we're done. So hopefully that's useful if you've got a variable ND filter that needs cleaning, and thanks very much for watching. See you later.